kick back a little bit since we're doing a console. Got a mod blueprint set that one of the drafts is the security room office from Five Nights at Freddy's. And then the game gets weird. Just put a whole other game in there. Alright, when last we left off, we had major breakthroughs last time. We opened, I want to say 3 safes, which is pretty big. We got a permanent upgrade in the form of the gem mine. We got the 3rd light lit outside, which means there's one more outdoors thing we need to figure out. We got our full message. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes, we no longer need to worry about letters in rooms. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 3 more red envelopes. That means there are 3 more safes, theoretically, in the game. I don't know where those are. Like, at this point, every safe I have seen, we have opened. So we need to find new things. So at this point, this is a run that is more about like new rooms. Just straight up, we want to draft rooms we've never drafted before. That is the only criteria that really matters today. If it's a room we don't recognize, we draft it. That's the only rule that matters. I don't care if we get dead ends. I just need to see new things now. Because we're getting to a point where, like, information's the important thing. Schoolhouse lets us draft classrooms, which theoretically we could do something with. Because I don't know if each classroom is going to give us more information. Last time it looked like maybe we're getting different things in every room. We definitely learned something. So schoolhouse is seeming good. We don't need the shelter. We could do the shelter and try and do something with experiments to unlock doors, go for radioactivity. And we've seen the shrine before, but the shrine is nice. We could do cool stuff with the shrine. But it's more about the next 3 runs if we do the shrine. So I think we're going to do the schoolhouse because, in theory, there's stuff in there. There's the mirror room. Chris is not puzzled. I mean, I understand the mirror room. Like, there's no puzzle to the mirror room. I can tell you how to do the mirror room right now because it's pretty clear. I don't think there's a puzzle in the mirror room anyway. There could be. The problem with the mirror room is if I walk in on, let's say, for instance, you know what, let's just draft the schoolhouse and we could talk about this by using the blue. Here we go. Let's say the foundation is the mirror room. If I walk in from this door and I press a button, it's going to unlock the mirror on the other side, the opposite side, which means I need to draft it in such a way that I could access all 4 sides of the mirror room. So it's less that I haven't puzzled the room. The problem is drafting rooms that let us reach it from every side. That is hard to do because we're at the whims of whatever we draft. Like, we need to draft the mirror room, and then we need to somehow get doors that lead to it on 3 other sides. That's the challenge in the mirror room. That is beholden to random chance. Alright, we got a digging spot in here. Herbie. I'm pretty sure there's nothing new for us in here. We've already opened this up. Sort of. That's true, like, you can game random chance in this to a degree, but I would argue that even that requires some degree of random chance on our side. I've definitely already turned that. So let's try and draft all the classrooms we can. The more classrooms, the better. I believe so far I've only seen classrooms 1 and 2. It goes all the way up to grade 8. Take our allowance. Alright. I'm into it. There's our first classroom. Let's do it. And a hallway here seems good. So let's do this one first. Is that a coupon book? I'll take it. And I am nearly certain, yeah. As you can see, we have already read this book. It means there's no reason to go through it again. I don't know how to get more books in the library. I'm nearly like 100% certain there's a way to get more books. As always, just because we've been in the room before, there's no reason not to look around a little bit, just in case we missed something. Just see if any of the books are standing out, if there's a title on one of them or something. Nope. Your description of the mirror room itself is slightly off, but you'll see how when you do it. Maybe. If we draft it. Like, when you walk in, there's a button, you press the button, the panel of glass on the opposite side lifts up. So it looks like in order to hit another button, I need to go around to the opposite side and press it in order to get into the middle of the room. Same thing on the left and right. Rotunda. Mailroom's good for setting up future things, and we don't have the gems for the rotunda. Have we been in the laundry room? I think we have. Wait. Wait. I remember something important. We want that room, don't we? Nope, too far. That's Silent Hill. We do need to finish Silent Hill. Yes, we want the laundry room. We need to get the shovel. Alright, we need gems again. So if we get a shovel, we know there's something we can dig up here. That's good. That's important. This room is currently unpowered, so I don't think we could do anything in here until we get power. Oh no, we're good. Swap keys for coins. Cost 10 to do it, though. Keys for gems, gems for money. Yeah, coat hanger should be an item. Oh, this one can be powered. This probably does something very impressive, but we don't know what it does. Alright, we gotta find a shovel. And we have a digging spot outside, too. Let's all remember that. Remember that outdoors. This is the color one. We've already solved this puzzle. Not that I'm necessarily sure it is a puzzle. We know the colors of the flags. How that will help us in the future, I don't know yet, but we've been in grade 1 before, and we solved it. Take an apple. For comforters and dark family money. So let's try and draft as many classrooms as we get our hands on. Bedroom will curve. Drawing room requires a thing. What were the colors of the flag? They're in my notes. I'm not going to flip through them to find it because we don't need it right now. I could redraw. For a total of 3 redraws. Okay. This diary says you made your money off of traffic, but we puzzled it out last time. Interesting. I get my 3 redraws with just having drawn it. Workshop might be nice to have. Yeah, while drafting this room, we get them. Like, that could come up. I don't know yet. I kind of want to not have too many dead ends right now. So maybe I'll... You know what? We have all the redraws. Let's look for a new room. There we go. The den lets me keep going. And I get a gem out of it. I need gems. Didn't you upgrade the workshop? I can't remember. I changed the rarity of maybe the workshop. The workshop is common now, if I recall. Parlor curves the wrong way. Office curves the wrong way. Oh no. I think this day is maybe already over. Oh no! The shortest run ever. God damn it. We got screwed. Well. That was a short day. Man. We got one more room we could maybe get. We're definitely doing more than one day, I guess. I should have drafted this one first before I did the den. Reading nook? Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Yeah, the awesome chamber. Trying to think what might have something for us to look at. We've seen all these rooms before. I mean, I'm gonna lose the gems. Let's use a gem. Yeah, very, very straightforward, boring room. Awful, awful house. Call it a day. We haven't had a day like that since, like, the first time we played. Share a room I need to revisit? No! No. No spoilers. No spoilers. Call it. Everything must experience naturally. You made a humble bungalow. Yeah, very humble. Insanely humble. If I recall, we did have a bad day for the planetarium, so at least we skipped the second bad day. If I recall, it was 20 and 21. Unfortunately, those are good days for the commissary. We just missed the second day of sales in the commissary. Alas. Alright, back outdoors. No spoilers. If we never see it again, we never see it again. Just how it is. But eventually we'll probably revisit all the rooms just because of how things work. Rooms are more likely to have dig spots. I don't think I've done the tomb. Let's do the tomb. Yeah, I don't remember the tomb. This is good. This is new. We have digging spots. Boxes. Man, this is a big one. Oh. Oh. Alright. This probably requires us to have... Wait. I think we have a photograph that will give us the information we need here. Open only in the event of my death. Simon. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father, and his father, and his father, and his father, and also his father, but not his father, because he was a bastard, before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there's no stronger bond of servitude than tradition. And family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder, does he start every sentence with an and? I think almost all of them except for the one that starts with they. Good lord. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories? Or your mother's? Or your great-uncle's? Or perhaps that strange pervert that lives down the road? Or even mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we're left with realities and regrets. I think there's no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth and strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams and prevents people from masturbating where they want to. What point is there to live another's life for the sake of your own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? Oh, dear Simon, please grab a shovel and dig me up, and bury me where I want to be buried. And if... And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes an impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, let it be that you masturbate anywhere you damn please. Oh, I cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore, and spruce, and maybe poplar trees, perhaps fir. Most of the evergreens, I think, conifers in general. More than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains, this cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all of our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures could be as effective as they are theatric. And lo, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here, right now, at this very moment. My servants are encroaching upon you. They'll seize you and bury you alive, you fool. This has all been a ploy, a murder post-mortem. Haha, just kidding. Here within this mausoleum of dreams. And when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition. Say sepulture again? Burn the house down. Burn this mother down, Simon. Burn it to the ground. Open only in the case of my death. I thought he meant the coffin. No, he meant the coffin. There might be an oak outside. We'll just find corpses out there, all his family pets. If we had a stamp, if we had a magnifying glass, I would definitely look at that stamp. One day I'll be down here. Damn, this is a big room. No one was buried with money? I've never seen a more obvious light 2 candles moment. Not that we've ever found a way to light candles. And who, pray tell, is buried here? I assume there's a way to light candles. We're still finding new items. There we go, some money. Each of our journeys comes to a conclusion in the tomb. The floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? What are this game? This is Blueprints. It is a very immersive puzzle game we've been going through. Yeah, I don't know why we're not allowed to just take a torch. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. The floor plan is a definitive dead end, or is it? I mean, it's possible that this is mirroring the floor plan of the house in some way? It's hard to say. It's very confusing being inside. Like, we came down from here. I don't think it goes... Oh, maybe. One, two, three... No, it's not big enough. Okay. A lot of statues down here. A lot of statues. This room has Milla with the broom up. Interesting. So all of their things are up. Do we want to put down the right ones, or do we want to leave certain ones up and put the rest down? We got all the pictures we need, I think. Do they have numbers on them? No. So it's a matter of matching their hats with the thing in their hand, I imagine. Oh, where's the start? It's so big. Yeah, I know the chapel has numbers. Just give me to the beginning. I'm lost. I'm gonna die out here. Grandpa, why? Son of a bitch. Never get anywhere hoeing like that. Here we go. Alright. Oh. Wish I could set a certain screenshot as, like, the first one that pops up. Now I can just open and refer to it quickly. Okay, what do we got? We want hoe with a little... just a hat, like it's a little top hat. Top hat-ish with hoe. That's a cowboy hat. Little top hat with a hoe. Bring it down. Number 2 is a baker with a pizza peel. Baker's hat, pizza peel. Baker's hat, pizza peel. Baker's hat, pizza peel. Baker's hat, pizza peel. Son of a bitch, there's so many statues, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Baker's hat, pizza peel. Spatula, pitchfork. Three is cowboy hat, pitchfork. Someone write these down for me. Cowboy hat, pitchfork is next. That's 3. And then 4 is top hat with chimney sweep. 5 is maid with broom. No one's talking to you! Sorry, my phone was like, what? What do you want me to do? Horse rider with, you know, horsey slapper. And then 7 is queen and scepter. Yeah, that's why I said horsey slapper. Oh boy. Alright, cowboy hat. We saw that relatively recently, right? Cowboy hat, pitchfork. Chimney sweep is next. Chimney sweep. Chimney sweep. Here we go. Top hat, chimney sweep. Now we need the maid with the broom. Need the jockey. I swear I saw the jockey recently. Jockey. And queen with scepter. Ho ho! Thought I took all those pictures. Another sex dungeon! Uncle sure loved his sex dungeons. What is it? Like we got into a room, but what's the room? I was amused that when I was taking notes in the chapel before being here, I noted that the item they were holding is being raised or lowered, not knowing they would all just be in the same position. Raised. 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 Raised again! Strange. Oh. There's another section in here. Evacuation tunnel. Man, we might need a sledgehammer. The A on the 2 in the upper right is actually going off of the paper. There we go. Okay. Ho ho! This is a big area we found. Sweet Jesus. What? uncle had the... He could do this, but he didn't do, like... He didn't become Batman? Lore-wise, why is there a giant arrow above the casket? Because your uncle put this together as an elaborate, like, game for you to play. So the arrow's the part that makes sense to me. The other question I have is, lore-wise, how the fuck did he do this? Like, let me see the contractor estimates for this. Yeah, alright. So, I've been looking over what you drew for me, and I'm thinking $42 billion is probably in the ballparkish area. Also, there's a reservoir under this house. I don't know if you played Dwarf Fortress before, but you're not gonna want to do what you're talking about, my friend. A lot of dwarves are gonna die. What's going on, Nara? I was still thinking that it was like repurposed for the game. Maybe. I've been trying to interact with the cart because we know from a different message that there's a cart we have to move from a different side, and this might be the wrong side for the cart. Oh, never mind. There we go. This game sometimes is very like, did you find the right part to hold on to? Well, I assume we want to leave it like here, so when we get from the other room, we can go in there. Because there's nothing we can interact with on this side. And we're always able to move it on this side. The other side we can't move it, so we want to leave it here. I assume that won't reset? To north lever, rotating gear, torch chamber, tomb entrance, fountain entrance, mine cart, cliffside exit, concealed entrance, foundation elevator. So number 7 is the torch chamber, which I think is what we're in right now. What number is basement 2? Oh, not basement. But it looks like it starts with a BA. I assume there's something else. Oh yeah, basement. Number 2 is basement, but it's really a concealed entrance. Interesting. So yeah, there's a secret thing in the basement that goes down. 3 is the cliffside exit. Minecart is 4, which we don't see yet. B.A. Baracus, member of the A-Team. Take my prize. I mean, pretty sure this is the torch chamber. This is number 7 we're in. I wish we could just collect the pieces and put them together. Oh my. This is a pretty major area. Basement door is locked. God damn it. We need to find the basement key. This is my 3rd way into the basement. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. We gotta draft the pump room. The pump room has reservoir as one of the rooms. Pretty sure this is a reservoir. Yep. If we drain the reservoir, we get access to a boat. We can go to the other side, maybe. What's on the other side? I don't know. But this is a pretty significant area we've opened up. So let's try and drain the reservoir. You know, just in case it's significant. I'm actually not sure if I need to take a picture of this. It's the same shape in the same direction. 2, 2, and 1. Just in case. I think it's cool the game still hits you with such huge chunks of content. Like, I don't know how they did it, because again, it's somewhat randomized. It's a roguelike. But, like, over the course of a playthrough, like, you get bits and pieces, and then you revisit a room, and you're like, oh shit, I now understand what that's supposed to be. It's really cool. Like, it's a well-designed game. An incredibly well-designed game. What all we found? I mean, this was a huge room, and this is the first room I drafted so far today. We found a whole underground area. I haven't even done the house yet. See, I don't think there's a linear path. I haven't had anything spoiled for me, but I have had someone tell me, like, there is a lot more than one way to win the game. Which means there's almost certainly a variety of ways you can find your way to the secret room and win. I know you can win on day 1, because while scrolling through YouTube, it's like, day 1 win, sub 30 minutes, so like, yeah. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I think they started with the get from point A to point B and just added everything on from there. Yeah, burn, burn, burn the house down. Corridor, a den's nice here. Get a 3rd gem. So we want to get a pump room wherever possible. Man, commissary is not a bad grab. Not to mention, every time we draft a dead end, we're going to add money to the foundation. So having a commissary we can get to from the entrance area. Let's plop that down. Corridor, bedroom, nook, either one of these. Always draw the library while drafting this room. I want to look at the rooms. Like, trying to remember what room... Does the library curve left or does it curve right? If the library curves right, reading nook is a great grab here. But I can't remember which way it goes. I guess I have plenty of doors still. Let's just plop it down. Take a peek into the commissary and see what they have for sale. $20 and $21 is the 50% off sale. The house is a relatively small part of the whole experience, but also has so much jammed in there. It's an incredibly well-made game. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask. Wow. I want all 3 of these things. Like, we have some documents in the underground we could magnifying glass. Sleeping mask is going to make it so we can get a lot more steps. Man, I really just want everything in the shop. Let's take a sledgehammer first? Or a sleeping mask first? You know what? Sleeping mask is the first time with the mask we enter it, we'll get extra steps. We could use it later on still. No, let's get the steps as we go. I want the sledgehammer, we can come back for it after we make 3 more gold. First time enter each bedroom, gain 5 steps. Perfect. Yeah, like, the true excitement of this game is is the puzzles you solve along the way. Alright, I've learned my lesson. Don't draft the curve, draft the straight. That way we can avoid a dead end here if we need to. Or I can just throw a pantry down and get the money I need. That works. Get my sledgehammer now. Alright, next thing we'll buy is the magnifying glass, then I want the running shoes. Just slapping rooms together. Running through, not paying attention to the rooms anymore. Missing a few things. That's why I don't, like, just sit down and do run after run after run after run. I've been rather enjoying kind of pacing myself. Enjoying the game as I go. Just doing 1 day, maybe 2 days each time. Okay. Feel like spreading it out is the right way. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both... Wait, the false boxes are both true. The gems are in the blue box. Interesting. The false boxes are both true. I mean, that can't be it. A false box can't be a true box. That just... This is a lie, just straight up. But then... What if the false boxes are... if the false boxes are false... true boxes are both empty. True. Gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. So if you're true, then you're empty. If you're true, then nothing makes sense anymore. The false boxes are both true. If this is a lie, then the false boxes are also lies? Yeah, all right. This is the crucial one. It's just like, you make everything okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I just made workshop common. Not that there's anything special in there, but might as well have the workshop available to us. Although the bedroom, we could draft them a little bit later on. We still have plenty of steps at the moment. Oh, if they were in the false box. Any items in here? Alright, once again, we have the broken lever. We've never managed to fix that. I don't know why there's an E on that. The true box does not always contain the prize. A gear I can't take with me. If I had any criticism for this game, I just want the hitboxes for things to be a lot larger. That's all I want. Is this an E? This one is indeed an E. Plain and plan. I feel like it was always an E there, though. Alright. Bedroom, chapel, observatory. Toss a gem to go there. Let's get some footsteps. Hello, box! Hell yeah! Keys, baby. I love keys. Orgy chambers with a chamber of secretions. Ah, I like that, Zane. I like that a lot. The chamber of secretions. How you doing, Zane? Alright, reading room still waiting for me. Hello, security chamber. I will take you. Boop. Watching some old Doctor Who? What season? Guest bedroom. The guest bedroom. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool? Question mark? The quest bedroom. If you enter antechamber today, add 2 money to your allowance. Oh! The Geist bedroom. If you have the tomb on the estate, gain an additional 4 reroll dice. Hidden effect of a random bedroom. So the bedrooms are... they're always step related. So this is really just going to add a random bedroom effect to the bedroom. I think I'd rather... like, we already have that. Like, why not? I feel like that underground area, the tomb, seems to connect to a lot of stuff. I feel like that's a thing we might want to draft in the future again. Maybe not for a little while, but like... it's always going to give us 2, we can get 4 if we have the tomb, so it's always useful. We want rerolls, we want them. No, it doesn't only happen with a tomb day. We always get 2, we can get more. If we have a tomb. Hallway is excellent. So that makes that like the most valuable tomb. Most valuable one for me. Maybe I'll do the straight first. A storeroom, a spare bedroom, corridor. My reading nook is my access to the right-hand side. Not to be confused with the Tiwu. A dead end would get me $5. But is that worth it? I think I'd rather get closer to the foundation. I don't know how to get the basement key still, but that's just doors. It's doors. Let's do the bedroom so we get some steps. And then crack you open. Garage access would be nice, but boudoir is more steps, and it lets me keep going. Is this always where the garage is? Is it always 4 up? I know it's always on the left-hand side. Did we take a screenshot? That's a different garage entrance. Used to it being higher? I feel like I took a picture of the rules for where things are drafted. Negative space. I took a picture of that because there were names. Man, did I not take a picture of that other page? Damn. Oh no, here it is. No, that's the soil survey. Took this one. Alright, I'm pretty sure it is just anywhere on the left-hand side for it. Greed memos found in Hartley's room are always false. I don't know if we've even seen Hartley's room yet. I'm really curious about doing garage next to the secret garden. Because the secret garden is an outdoor room. And the garage gives you access to the outdoors. Like, I wonder if we could look into the garden, or if it lets us get access to a part of the wall. And I know drafting things next to each other is a part of the game. Let's do the boudoir and then see if we can get the garage from the boudoir. We might as well get a gem while we're here. Hey, I didn't have to reopen it that time? That's interesting. Why? Why is it already open? That's a little weird, a little disconcerting. We've had to reopen that every other time we've come in here. Maybe it's been patched, yeah. West Wing Hall is pretty sweet here. Because the holly is the symbol of the estate. Maybe I'll just do a chapel. Like, I feel like the West Wing Hall, if we could draft that a little higher up, would be better. But yeah, the holly leaf is like the whole symbol of the estate. Although, there's a lot more going on. I'm less concerned about the leaf and more concerned about the rest of the drawing. It looks like it's part of a larger picture. Maybe it's because we have the tomb open. It's either they patched it so it's always open, or something changed because of the tomb. Or something else. I don't know. Gymnasium. Walk-in closet gives us 4 items. But again, keep going. Should have drafted the stupid garage when I had the chance. And I don't have to go in there yet. Don't have to lose 2 steps. We might actually be able to turn off the power to it. I'm about to go to day 100, and it only recently happened that the saves were opening on entering. So maybe it was a patch? It's hard to say. It was patched? Alright. Good to know. The Geist room. I'll do a core yard, please. Alright, digging spots we can— oh yeah. Eating good tonight. Ooh, passageway. Interesting. The drawing room. I don't have access to the rerolls right now. I'm doing it. That's just a great door to find. So this allows power transference from every possible room? Passageway is a nice power room? Never really took the time to look at this room. I don't know if there's any secrets in here. Nothing that jumps out at me, anyway. Let's go back down a little bit. Locked. Not locked. passageway. If I need any rooms that are powered, putting power into this room lets me go up and down with power. That seems pretty good. Activate. And it was pre-set up for me. Nice. Did you do all the power sources? No, I don't think so anyway. I do have access to the handy-dandy aquarium is a power source. Lose half your steps? Hell no. 2 gems for the office, that's fine by me. Spread some money around. Yeah, we're getting some fun music because we added power. Hello, puzzle we solved already. Spread gold! Spread gold now! Keep following office here. No. Saving my last key a little bit. I need to open the door. Remind me, door. Down that one. There we go. Ah, right. Son of a bitch. Better not require a goddamn key. What do you mean? There we go. Son of a bitch. Do I just use my key for convenience sake here? I might. Kinda wanna go back down to the reading nook and do some earlier spots so I can get some keys that way. I guess I could leave power in that direction. I don't need it moved any other way. Down. Stairs. Yeah, we have the elevator and the doors open. That's all that matters. No. No, not like this. Yeah, I don't care for it's like, alright, do it again. It's like, no, I've done it already. Yeah, I want to save the key. 3 coins. We could avoid the chapel. We could avoid the gymnasium. I guess, have I checked this one yet? This one doesn't require one. Corridor it is. Get me into the foundation. A lot of digging spots that we can't take advantage of yet. Library, observatory. Observatory curves the right way. But then we get ourselves a bit of a dead end. But we have the passageway, the boiler room, and the office. So I don't think it matters. I think we'll be okay. We can just curve in there, and that is no problem. The only way I know how to get into the antechamber so far is through the left-hand side. And that's through the secret garden. Which we don't have yet. And this could get me keys. Never know. We have 13. Last time we had Drexus the Dread. I don't know what 13 does. Let's find out. Key! Dig it. We'll get nothing. Good day, sir. I do wonder if there's something we could do with these. Not all of them spin, but some of them do. Interestingly, this is not Earth. Which is fun to think about. It's not like there's a random thing in each globe. They are consistent between them. Little globes are too unclear to make any determination about spinning them. It usually works well, yeah. And nothing else up here. We could just rotate the telescope. Oh, actually, hold on. Which direction do you rotate it? Can I rotate it up more? Can I rotate it down? Up? Not more up. Is there anything I want to point this at? I wanted to point it at the little planets that are floating around. Oh, actually up a little bit more. Alright, that's as up as it can go. Oh, the big wheel on its side here, maybe? Yeah, that's as low as it can go. So we can't use it like that. Alright, can't use that one. Is there a way we could rotate it so we could reach the wheel on the side, or the other little bit thing here? Oh, I see it! I see. Let's keep going. This is why, like, ever randomly, like, oh, let's look at a room we've looked at before. Keep it going. I went the wrong way. That has to be it right there. Lower it more. Must be lower. Shit, the lowering wheel's over here. Hello! You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add planetarium to your drafting pool? If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. You know, I hadn't considered the concept of ending your day in specific rooms. I wonder if there's other benefits to ending your days in other rooms. Alright, we got a new thing. Alright, that's as up as we can go. What's really funny is this all started because I'm like, what if we look at the globe up there and it tells us, like, what the orientation should be for these stupid globes down here, where it's like, what if we spin it a certain way? Does it always end in, like, specific things? That shape there. No. Like, we're 7 spins in, we haven't landed at the same point. Even that's a little off. You can tell what globe orientation should be. I can tell whoever I want to tell. I think what's really stellar, like what makes this game so special, is that the puzzles come in all kinds of variety. Like, it's not just math, it's not just logic, it's not just, like, inference, like, it's every kind of puzzle is active in this game. Which is why it's so fun. Like, when you play a game that's, like, it's the same type of puzzle, but it gets progressively harder, you kind of burn out on it. It becomes very, eating the same food too much. Alright, 48. It flicked all the puzzle switches. Yeah, it really, really itches every possible puzzle spot. Puzzle itch. I want to go all the way back down to the reading nook. And hopefully draft a couple of bedrooms along the way after I get down there. Because if I can make my way back up to the office, I could just make another path to where I want to go. Oh yeah, money! Son of a bitch. We gotta pay attention for money that's been spread. No money there. No money here. Money? Like, the sledgehammer could combine with the broken lever, but we need something else to make it do anything. We've never determined what that third object is. Handy. Alright, we have the commissary. We have 12. I think that means I could buy the running shoes, which is nice since we're doing so much walking around. And the magnifying glass. There, we bought everything. And that's why I wanted to come back. For the key. Archives, wine cellar, library. Lets me draw something uncommon next. I still don't know how to get more books. There's really no reason for me to take any of these out. We've seen them all. We need to find a new library card. Guess a book catalog or something we're looking for? I mean, a bookshop's new, right? We haven't seen a bookshop before. Although, we need keys. Hold on now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would get so many keys. Yeah, we can rotate them. Like, we haven't been to the bookstore, so we should probably go in there. But god damn it, I really want servants' quarters. I need more keys. Although we have 3 now, we're okay for a little while. Alright, bookshop. Reddington Herald, a new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of a new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will go into A Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book, and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Marigold, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the new book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow, in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Be very funny if A New Clue had a clue in it. $50 gold, god damn! Good lord! We buy them, and this is how you add them into the library. Where we're just saying, like, there has to be a way. Can I just break into the cash register? They really value their books around here, huh? Alright, we need gems again. A lot of luck in the freezer, or alternatively, maybe the laundering room? Have you figured out what the deal is with the chess pieces? No, I have not. I don't know if there is a deal, if they're just decoration. I've been thinking maybe, like, if you see the horsey, maybe something happens if from that room you go, like, up, up, and left or something. Like, you do the movement of that. But so many chess pieces go diagonal, so, like, you couldn't do a bishop or a queen's potential move. So, I don't know. Stop horsing around. Must get to... East Wing Hall, yes, please. Getting a nice house put together here. Oh no. Redraw! It's all reds. Thank you. Alright, every green room from here on out will get me gems. This is just an investment on my future. We've read the Red Prince before. I do believe it's my first time in this room proper, right? Nothing else going on here? Okay. So from now on, we'll get gems through this. And it's a dead end, so we have money waiting for us in the tomb. Draft this way first. The Rotunda. God damn it. More likely to draft red's bad, but I don't want to lose half my steps. 16 steps would be a bad time. And I don't have 3 gems, so I can't place it anyway. And rotating would just put it into a wall either way. Like, either it's dead end or dead end. So unfortunately, I think we're stuck with a furnace here. God damn, I'm trying to make a shovel happen. That's what I've been doing. All of this has been for shovel. The Puel. God damn it. I just want to draft a green room. Cool bathroom, bro. My kingdom for a shovel. Really, my kingdom for a pump room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Half my steps are gonna get me back up to where we're going, and then we have to draft some bedrooms when we get up there. A couple of bedrooms and the dining hall would be ideal. My kingdom for a better kingdom! 1, 2, 3. Hey, running shoes kicked in. I mean, I could go down for coins, but that's a lot of steps we're gonna burn to get all the way over there. And we've already gotten the commissary, so there's nowhere I could spend my money. I doubt they stay across the days. Alright, running shoes have been paying off. Weight room would be bad. Dark room lets me keep going in that direction. I don't have any gems. I just want to draft a green room. My kingdom for a green room. Funny enough, we're powering this room, but we still need the circuit breaker to get through it. Well, I think we know what we're drafting. It's the archives. Please, game, stop. Another thing, I need the stupid 1, 2, 3, 4 from there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's in the courtyard. Sorry, the quarry yard. I just need that shovel. I need that shovel. Come on, game, give me the shovel. Please be green. A green room here would be, so sweet. The maid's chamber. At the very least, it counts for a bedroom. We get a few steps. Wasn't a total loss. What, Maid doesn't have a shovel in here? Come on. Alright, straight back up. We've entered a death spiral of these stupid red rooms. Seven locked doors. Really? God damn it. I mean, I can't afford half my footsteps right now, so I guess we're going into the boiler room and hoping. Just gotta hope against hope. At the very least, it gets me a gem. Okay, a gem opens up a few possibilities. Alright, we know gymnasium. We haven't been inside yet. We lose 2 steps. We don't know if that door is locked or not. But we know the door above the foundation is locked. And we have 1 key. So I guess we're gonna spend 2 steps. It's gonna be a weight room. Not the office. We only have 1 key, so we don't want to use it just yet. The Great Hall's all dead ends, thankfully. But the doors could have stuff in them, that's the thing. There's 7 doors in there. I guess we could spend well, it'd be 1 step in, 1 step out. 2 steps just to look at it? Yeah, it's actually 6 closets in there. No, actually, you're right. 4 closets, 2 of them are halls. It looks like they're making it intentionally obscure where the doors go. So maybe it's not necessarily centered, but who knows. We don't have the keys to dick around in there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 steps to open the gymnasium door. Yeah, we need a lot of keys in a day. I guess I can go up for the foundation locked door. The lack of shovel is just so sad right now. We have so many dig spots. Okay, okay. Curious. If we do a laboratory, there's a chance we can get an experiment together that's already active and we'll benefit from immediately. This could be anything. 2 extra items. There's 2 things in here. If one's a shovel, this whole run is turned on its head. If it's not a shovel, we're screwed. Weight room doesn't require a gem, so we know this is not a weight room. It is a gem-required room. How have we not found a single green room since the nursery? Good lord. Alright, here's the pitches. This could be anything. An experiment might really turn the run around, even though we're kind of in the tail end here. And there is a infinitesimally small chance that one of those two items is a shovel. If we get a shovel, we're in walking distance of so many digging spots. The shovel is also kind of important if we want to do the laundromat, which we have not drafted, right? We don't have the laundromat. So no laundromat to dig in. Yeah, in laboratory, there's another door we could open. Green room or more edge rooms? I believe so. We've drafted a lot of red rooms on the edge, surprisingly. Well, that's our last gem. Lord knows there's a lot of stuff in here I've never figured out. Like, we got this going on. There's also an arrow pointing left. Oh yeah, it has to do with this. Okay, maybe we puzzle this out. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Never mind. We can't do this one until we do the boiler room next door. But we have the parts we need to sell it. Solve it, not sell it. No, it's not a spelling thing. I'm pretty sure it has to do with this. So we take this picture and we use this picture, and once it has power, there's probably something else we could glean from this, but if I recall, I wrote them all down. But without power, we're not doing anything with it anyway. Alright, experiment. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, next 3 times you open a locked trunk, immediately set your dice to 2. Like, it's telling us what we're supposed to do with the machine, I assume. We did it! A successful experiment. Alright, we've read this before. The lack of power is the sad part. We can't engage with that puzzle. Not in a meaningful way, anyway. We could solve... You know, if I just take a picture... Yeah, I'll just use my phone. Solve the puzzle this way. We'll have the message. That way, if we ever get power to this room, we know what we're doing. Alright, I'm gonna require someone in chat to write this down for me. P-U-S... H, so push. 4 is TH. 5 is... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push there? Not those? There? RE's in the center, right? Number 5 is RE. Number 4 is TH. Yeah, there. Push there. 6 is... EU? God damn it. Only there were numbers on the sides. 1 is PU, so EU. Push there. Or push 3? THRE. Yeah, push 3. Now there's a U. Where's the 7? PA. Push 3 up. Push 3 up. And then AF. And then TE. Push 3 up after. NI. Push 3 up after 9? I believe it says push 3 up after 9. We get that right? Yeah, push 3 up after 9. Yeah, unclear if it means 9 p.m. or not. Unclear if it means 9 p.m. But that's what the message of the periodic table says. Push 3 up after 9. It could just be we push 9 up and then 3 up. It could be as simple as that. But the room needs to have power first. So we can't do it, but nice to have the details. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, our only hope for this day continuing on is gymnasium, and it better be somehow a bedroom that has keys in it. Otherwise, this is a done day. I am sad that we never got a shovel. We had just 1 trillion digging spots here. Ugh. That furnace threw us into the abyss. This looks like the spot. Now to find something to dig with. Yeah, no shit, buddy. Running shoes keep saving us, but they won't be able to save us for long. Okay, well. Our run's going to end in the boudoir. Get the money! Get the money! Alright. It was still a good day. It's over! Call it a day. What time is it? 1:30? Scarlet Manor. Yeah, right. There was so many goddamn red rooms in here. Never seen so many red rooms in my life. Alright. I'm contemplating whether or not I want to do another one. Because it'd be nice to eat dinner before 3 for a change. I need to collate my notes. There's a lot of stuff in here that's, like, not necessary anymore. The tomb is an important one. I think the most important thing we need to do at this stage is I gotta get the pump room. The pump room is important. We gotta get to the pump room and lower the reservoir. Another day won't last for 2 hours, unlike train game. What are you talking about? All of these runs are at least an hour. Yesterday. Was it yesterday's run or the day before? Like, the run where we opened the safes, that was a 2+ hour run. These runs can be a while depending on how lucky or unlucky we get. Like, they could be 5 minutes if we draft dead ends really fast. If we draft good rooms, they can go on quite a while. The thing is, an hour brings me to 2:30, and cooking food will take a half an hour. Like, I will not be having food until after 3, if I do another one. Yeah, yesterday we had other stuff going on. Like, the game is addicting. Don't you just have to heat up a burrito? I gotta put it in the oven. That takes a while. You don't want another really late night? Alright, I'll only do another run if Nara says they're gonna stay awake for the entire day we do. If Nara wants to go to bed, I'm going to have dinner. But if Nara's gonna be awake for the whole day, I'll do another day. Ball's in your court, Nara. It's not my fault anymore. Just put the burrito up your butt.
Do it!
It's up to Nara. No, Nara's not allowed to go to bed. Nah, you have to be awake at the end. We gotta let Nara choose if we're doing another day. Only Nara can decide our fate. Only 2 of these rooms were new. The tomb was new. What was the other new room? Oh, Nara's going to bed. Looks like I get to have dinner at a reasonable hour tonight. No complaints from me. You think it was Great Hall? No, the bookshop. The bookshop was new. That means we had to have had the Great Hall before. Well-being for everyone. So it was the tomb and the bookshop. Yeah, these runs are roughly an hour or longer. And I don't want to be having dinner after 3 again. Let's wrap this bad boy up. We'll play more Blueprints on Wednesday. Save and quit. Good call, Nara. Good call. Thank you for being responsible. Why just eat a burrito on stream? It depends on the game I'm playing. If I'm playing Rift Wizard, I could eat at the same time because it's turn-based. And, like, I could just... It happens at the same time. With Blueprints, I need to hold the controller in my hands. And I don't want to, like, put the controller down, pick up a burrito, put the controller down, pick up a burrito. I already had a really late night last night. Fair.